What's up guys, welcome back to another video. What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and look who has made a return.
It's me!
Today's video is kind of inspired a little bit by some photos that we've seen kind of recently on Instagram, and it's those little grid layout kind of collages that you see some people posting.
And it's kind of cool because it's kind of based around one scene, so like one subject or one thing that you're taking a picture of, and then you take 3 separate pictures but combine them into one big picture. So that's what we're going to try today.
Yeah, so normally you'd have to do that with different posts, but this little thing, like they're doing here on the filmmaker's account with this Lamborghini, if you can see that, obviously while making some tea.
Because we drink a lot of tea, so the best thing to take a picture of.
Let's do it.
We had to include a little B-roll sequence, and it was really quite hard to get because we literally have this small tiny space.
Tight little space there.
Now we're just going to try and set up for a few photos. Not really sure what angles and stuff we're looking to get yet, so we're just going to play around with things and see. We've decided to use our little Canada mug, mainly because I love how this mug looks in the edit.
Yeah.
So like the red really stands out, so.
Especially if you go for the moody edits.
So yeah, let's try and set up for some photos.
Yeah.
Of the light, the tea bag was coming out.
Yeah, that could work.
Hey, that screen doesn't look pretty.
I think this will work. Nice little shot through the handle of the cup.
So after all that, here is the 3 pictures that we ended up with. And now we're going to try and put them into the 3 grid layout.
Yeah, I don't know if we actually said at the start we were going to show you how to do this, but the title probably did. So this is how you actually make those little layouts.
So the easiest way to do this is to jump into the Instagram app and choose the little collage button when you're uploading a picture, and you can choose the actual layout that you want. It's such a cool little feature. You just choose the photos, choose what layout, and it will make it for you. But because we use a white border on our Instagram feed, it's a little bit more tricky for us. We have to kind of do it manually ourselves.
Yeah, and it also, moving your pictures around like that, as some of you may know, can affect the quality a little bit. Because they're small on Instagram doing this, you probably won't notice, but we do need to adjust it for the borders, and also I like to do stuff manually anyway. So you can do this in both Photoshop and GIMP that we use, which is like Photoshop but free. So if you want to see how you do it in those, then I'll do a quick little speed edit of how you do that. Okay, one thing that we did actually forget to mention was that when you create the little photo collages on Instagram, it will make your final photo a square, whereas doing it this way will actually allow you to create the 4x5, so it will fill the full screen on Instagram. And the first step is to go into Lightroom, edit your picture, and the main thing here you need to do is crop it. So when you go to crop, click over on the side and enter custom, and what you're gonna want to make this is 12:5. That's the aspect ratio that will fit 3 of these pictures into one 4:5, which will work nicely on Instagram. So select OK, and then pick your crop. That's pretty good. I've already saved this image, so then what you're going to want to do is open it up in either Photoshop or GIMP, which is the software that I'm going to be doing it in, and I'll show you what to do after that. Okay, so now that we've got our image into GIMP here, we can see the dimensions of this image at the top here. Obviously this being the width and 2280 being the height. And what we are going to want to do is multiply this second number, which is the height, by 3, and we will get the full height of our final image. Okay, so once you've got that and you've got the number and the full height of your image, what you're going to want to do here is go over to image and click canvas and enter it into the height box here. So 6840 is going to be mine, and then click resize. And if we zoom out, then we're going to see that this is now the full size that we're going to be posting to Instagram. And we can now just open up our other images as layers in this project and simply move them down around whatever way you want them. And once you get them all into place in the order that you want, that is pretty much it, ready to go. So sometimes you might end up with these tiny little gaps. It just depends if you took all the pictures on the same camera or not, and it depends how much you've cropped into the image as well. But you can simply just resize that a little bit and it will fit. But now we are left with a 4:5 aspect ratio, which we can post directly onto Instagram. So yeah, there you go. It's quite a simple little process, and it's kind of cool. It just mixes up your feed a little bit, changes things up, and this is the final result.
It's pretty like striking when you're going through a feed and you're like,
"Ooh,
that's different."
Yeah. So here is the final result.
So hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. Just a short little one, but hopefully it helped you in some way to figure out how to make really cool Instagram pics.
And we also may do a video soon on how to improve your Instagram aesthetic, how to get a consistent look, so stay tuned for that one.
If you haven't done so already, guys, hit that subscribe button down below. Would really mean a lot to us. Would really mean.
It would.
A lot to us.
We would appreciate it. And I think that's all for this one, so as we always say, take it easy.
Don't be a stranger.
Ow!
Woo, 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 woo.